Hi Archers! Patch 1.4.5 is here. It is slowly rolling out to the Android users and iOS users will get the update afterwards. With the new update, we have 4 new spellbooks that grant you ultimate abilities, then we have daily quests, achievements, and the new hero shade. We'll be going through everything in this video. My name is Teeds. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe and click the bell for more ARCHERO videos. First, let's get into the new spellbooks. There is a timestamp in the comments below if you're interested in seeing the daily quests and achievements first. 4 new spellbooks have been added into the game. I'll be showing you their stats and what each of their ultimates do. I will be making in-depth videos about the spellbooks as well as a tier list in the future. This is mostly an overlook of the new items and ultimates. Please note that each rarity has different stats. The higher the rarity, the more stats you'll have. The ones I'm testing in this video are in common and rare. I unfortunately do not have the epics, but I do have the stats, and the ultimates that you will see are not at its best. This will give you a general baseline of what the ultimates can do. A huge thank you to my archers from Discord for helping me get the epic and legendary stats. Let's jump right into it. With your ultimates, you'll have an extra bar under your health. This is how you keep track of the charge. It seems that your ultimate charges when you kill an enemy or take damage. The first spellbook we'll be looking into is Ice Realm, a book containing powerful frost magic. Use it to get an active ultimate skill. There are a lot of stats. This book freezes surrounding enemies and increases own attack. These are the ultimate stats: increase attack, frost damage, attack speed, power speed, frost area, time span, crit chance, and initial power. You might see an unfamiliar stat here, amongst other things, is the power speed. I believe this is the speed of the recharge. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm guessing that the power speed is the recharge speed. But what's really interesting here, I'll just put this side by side. One is an epic ice realm and one is an ancient legendary ice realm. Usually legendaries do not give you additional stats. However, in this case, with the spellbooks, you do gain more stats as you fuse higher. I really like that. I'll probably never reach that high, but that's really good that you do gain additional stats. They really should do this with the older items. In the clip I'm showing you here, it is a rare ice realm. Stats are on the side. You do have to double tap to activate the ability for the ice realm. It has not interfered with my stutter stepping. However, it may interfere for those who tap on the screen to stutter step. I use the dodging stutter step method, so it seems that when the game registers movement, it will not activate the ability. You have to stand still to activate it. For those who use the tapping method, either switch to the dodging method or just let it activate whenever. Next spellbook is Art of Combat, a book containing the arts of powerful combat. Use it to get an auto ultimate skill. Here is the side by side with epic vs ancient legendary. Increase projectile knockback effect when full. Stats wise, increase attack, projectile knockback effect, power speed, projectile speed, attack contains a random elemental effect, and crit chance. In this clip, I am using a rare Art of Combat. This one was really hard for me to see. I used both the Bright Spear, which has a weak knockback, and the Tornado, which has the weakest knockback. I couldn't really tell because it happened so fast, but yeah, this item increases your knockback, so it should benefit weapons with weak knockbacks. I will test this on the scythe in a future video because I am interested if it gives the scythe insanely strong knockbacks. I will show you a quick side-by-side comparison with the item equipped and unequipped, and then you can judge for yourself. Next spellbook is Enlightenment, a book with magic that will help you learn new skills in battle. Use it to get an auto ultimate skill. Get a new skill when full. Collision damage resistance plus 5%, projectile resistance plus 5%, max HP plus 7%. Increase power speed, multi-skill twice, and initial power. The increased stats that do not have the word ult in front of it, which I'm assuming means that the resistance and max HP is active all the time. But okay, guys, seriously, this item, in my opinion, is OP. In this clip, I am using a common Enlightenment. I am in shock. Seriously, while this one does take the longest to stack, the ultimate is insane. Before testing this spellbook, I originally thought what it meant was I get a new ability for the duration of the ultimate, or I get only one new ability for the entire run. As you can see, the stats multi-skill +1 on epic and another multi-skill +1 on legendary. I thought it meant I could have another skill if I had epic and another skill if I had legendary. So total 3 max skills on legendary. But that is not the case. Multi-skill means you have a selection. So here you can see with common, I only get one pick. And if I had epic, I get to choose one ability from 2 abilities, and with legendary, I get to pick one ability from 3 abilities, like a normal ability will. Other than that, it does not mean you can only pick up one skill with common. You actually can pick up as many abilities as you want, as long as you keep refilling the ultimate bar. And not only that, you keep all of the new abilities. In this run, it was chapter 6. It took me 6 minutes to complete this run. In those 6 minutes, with a common rarity, I was able to pick up Crit Master, Bloodthirst, and Freeze, which you can see here on the last 3 rows at the end. This book is insane. I haven't done the tier list yet, but I would say so far this is my favorite. Last book is the Arcane Archer, a book that has all powers and experiences of an archer. Use it to get an active ultimate skill. Increase projectile frequency and own attack. Increased attack, time span, attack speed, side arrow, front arrow, rear arrow, and crit damage. In this clip, I am using a common Arcane Archer. I only had 1 arrow. Upon activating the ultimate, I got front arrow and diagonal arrows for a short duration. This one is an active one, so you will have to double tap to use it. I personally found this one to be the most underwhelming. I mean, it does have its usefulness, but I think this one is my least favorite. It would work really well in situations where you need to have a boost in shooting something down, kind of like Helix in a way. Remember, this is just an overview. I will go in depth with each one in another video. From the looks of it, purely from the looks and stats, I feel that Enlightenment is the strongest one so far. I am not a fan of the double tapping ultimates, which is Ice Realm and Arcane Archer. I just don't like having to keep track of another thing with ARCHERO, as I love this game for how simple it is. That is just my personal feelings towards the active abilities. They have their uses, I'm just not sure if I'd be on board with using one of them for the fact that I have to keep track of them. I really like the added new books. I do feel sad that it does take longer to get the items that we want now because the item pool is increased, but these books actually can make a huge difference, especially the Enlightenment one. And there are so many additional stats that they add to your hero. Not only that, but actually increasing them from epic gives them more stats, which we do not see with the older items. Let me know in the comments what you archers think about the new spellbooks and which one is your favorite, least favorite, and why. I would love to read your thoughts. Moving on to the rest of the update, Shade is the newest hero. She cost me around 28 Australian dollars, so unfortunately she is not free to play. I have a first look video of her which will be linked in the description box below, where I talk about how I feel about Shade from a first look perspective. Then we have the new icon under the Presence in the Worlds tab. Here are the daily quests which you can complete every day. The quests are just basic things like complete a certain chapter, upgrade your equipment, and so on. I'll just speed through the clip for you so you can see the rewards for each chest. And on the bottom here, there is the achievements. I'm not sure what the total gem count is, and it does depend on where you're at, but some players have said they already claimed all their achievement rewards and got a total of 800 to 1000 gems. I haven't accepted all of them because it's very lengthy as someone who was already far in the game. I believe the achievements are a one-time thing and they increase as the game develops more content. So for example, one of them is for completing chapter 14. Obviously, when chapter 15 comes out, then they will increase that. So I don't think you can actually complete any of them unless they stop making content. That is all for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you think about this new update. I do have some videos planned. Like I said, I will be testing even more things with the new spellbooks. If there is anything specific you would like to know, please let me know in the comments and I can have a look into it. A particular thing that I'm most curious about is that if there is a noticeable huge difference with the Art of Combat book and the Scythe. If you would like to help me for any of my future videos, feel free to join my Discord, which is linked in the description box below. Subscribe and click the bell for more Archero videos. Like the video if you like the new spellbooks. I hope to see you again for the next one. Bye!